Welcome to Quarter Inch Seam. It's me, Angela. You're in my sewing room. I'm so glad you're here. I'm not sure why I'm turning the sewing machine on because we're probably not going to actually get to sewing today. Why? Because we have to cut up this stuff. So, oh gosh, I end up shoving stuff. I'm just a shover. That's all I am. I'm just a shover and a squirreler. But you'd think that you'd think I'd split the atom this afternoon when all I really did was sweep the floor. But for me, that was almost the equivalent of splitting the atom because I actually got the floor done. And I don't know what happened to my hair. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we are officially, dun-da-da! We are officially day one. I woke up in the middle of the night trying to figure out what exactly we were going to call this thing. We are officially kicking off today, day one of Scattered Falling Leaves Tabletop. That's our project for the month of August. Now, the pattern that I am using is, why do I have so much paper? Why is there always so much paper? Let's just stuff it in there. Out of sight, out of mind. Yep, it's iced coffee. Delicious. And I made it myself. I did. Do I like the taste of a Starbucks iced coffee with some half and half? You bet your booty I do. However, do I like paying $5 for it? No. Do I have time to run up to Starbucks whenever I want something right now? I do not. Consequently, what I do is I brew a pot of coffee. Why are you yelling? I brew a pot of coffee. I brew it a bit strong. I don't brew it crazy strong. I don't brew it like double strength strong. But I do brew it stronger than if I were just going to drink a cup of hot coffee. And I found some stuff today. I was really bummed. I'm going to go back through my bin and see. It's like squirrels running around in here. That's what it's like, because I know I was just talking about the coffee, but whatever. Okay, I found some stuff today. Now this is a fabric that I've had for a really, really, really long time. It's an old fabric. I used it for some of the first placemats that I did. And it's just a brown polka dot. Brown and cream polka dot, little dots. But I was thinking, wow, I hate that. That looks awful. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Wrong colors. Totally wrong colors. We're not using that for the border, so I don't need to go and find more. I almost had enough. This piece would have been enough to do like 2.5 sides of the border, but it's totally the wrong color. Hate it. Out. I don't like that either. Nope. This was also for placemats, for fall placemats. Don't like it. Be gone with you. And this, I guess it could be the backing, but I really had another fabric that I have in here somewhere that I know that I have that I like better for the backing. So we're not going to use this for anything on this. But I do like this. It's very pretty. I love pretty fabrics. Isn't that pretty? Just pretty. Yeah, so, okay. So what are we doing today? You have to go, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want, okay? But the pattern is on our website, and our website is, I got it right here. Pardon me. Just have to reach around you. These mice just connect. Where are you? Okay. And it's in the description of this video. In the description of this video is a link to our website. Okay, 1/4 inch seams website. R meaning 1/4 inch seams. Beacons, B, like beacon, like you see a beacon in the light, right? Beacon in the whatever, beacon. BEACONS, beacons, BEACONS.ai/1/4 inch seam. Beacons.ai/1/4 inch seam. It's in the description below. Click it. You'll see project of the month. Find August 2025. It's the only one up there so far. And you will find the pattern for the table topper that we're doing, which is a free pattern from Blue Bonnet Farms. Blue Bonnet Farms? Blue Rooster Farms? I know, Angela. I know it's the coffee, but Blue Rooster. Blue Bonnet. Did I say, is that what I said? Blue Bonnet? It's not Blue Bonnet. It's Blue Rooster. Sorry. And it says it's the leaf table topper. So for our intents and purposes, because everybody is kind of doing something a little bit different, I'm going to cut while we work. So this is the for the flying geese border. Okay, I'm going to scoot you back there. There we go. These are for our leaves. So for the next, I don't know, 7 to 10 days, we're going to get this table topper done. And for us, we're going to call it Scattered Falling Leaves, our August project. It is storming outside. I'm really hoping it could wait maybe 45 minutes because I gotta run to the store and I don't want to go in the rain. Okay, so we've picked out yesterday on our live. If you didn't see the live, go back and check out the replay because that's where we announced the project and how we're going to do it and what we're going to do. And we picked out our fabrics and we picked out our pieces and all that kind of good stuff. So these are our leaf blocks. Okay, so you've got this one, this one, this one, and then this kind of chestnutty color and cream. And these are our stems. So today we're just going to cut. We're going to cut and chat, and then I have to go make dinner, and I have an appointment tonight. It's the only dilemma of living on the East Coast. So anyway, leaf table topper. So from 4 different fabrics, cut 3. I'm going to start up here. 3, and it wants these 4.5 inch squares. Okay, we can do that. So we'll just do these guys. Let's make sure everybody's going the right direction, because these are actually directional. Okay. Okay. Now we're good. 4.5. Okay. 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. Angela, just make it easier on yourself and go over to the 1. Okay. So, where's my little one? That's one. That's one that we're doing right now. This is the leaf. The stems. There's that, and there's that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So for today, we're just going to try and get this. Now, I said 7 to 10 days, and some people are like, how in the world could it possibly take you 10 days to make a 4-leaf table topper? Well, pull up a stool and I'll explain that to you. Number 1, I have a day job. Number 2, I have a day job. No. Number 2, this project, drum roll, we're gonna bind and we're gonna finish. We're gonna bind it, we're gonna back it, we're gonna quilt it, we're doing all the stuff. So that's why this one, otherwise this would probably be a week. You know, we'd probably be able to finish it in a week. Okay. All right, there's those. Let's keep going. So this is part 1. Preparing your fabric. All right, so what did you do today? I'm gonna keep reminding you between today and Sunday to make sure that you have, and I know some people have problems with the notifications. You have to make sure that when you tap the bell, when you press on the little bell, as soon as you press it, it brings up a little box and it says all personalized, none. Do you want all notifications? Do you want to personalize the notifications, or do you not want notifications? So you have to select all. So basically, I guess the way that Steve was saying is that you have to hit the bell twice. If you tap twice, it will not only turn on the notifications, but it will turn you on to all notifications. All the notifications. Like when I'm live, when I'm da-da, what up, ba-ba-ba, whatever I'm doing. Okay? So make sure you have that turned on, because Sunday, we're not going to change Sunday's live. Sunday's live, we're going to leave it at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Everybody, we've gotten some people that have said, you know, we've heard comments from that miss the lives because they go to church, they're not back yet, or they're leaving for church. Now, it's not to say that we're going to be able to accommodate everybody, but if we can accommodate some, I'd like to. So if the consensus says, yeah, 11:30 is a bad time, could we do noon, or could we do, we could do it a little bit later, closer to like 1 o'clock, maybe after lunch. We could do Sunday evening. It also doesn't have to be on Sunday. So, give us your feedback on that for the lives. And then we'll just go from there. We'll just see. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right, what did I do today? I worked. We have the pest control guy here. It's thrilling in this house. Thrilling. It's like living a supermodel's life here. Pest guy came. You gotta, here's my opinion. It's my opinion to wait before you start typing. You gotta have a pest guy in Florida. Here's why. Every year it's different. Every year it's a different little nuisance. Now, do we have like bugs? Like, you know, I don't know what to use an example because I've never lived somewhere where I had like bug problems. Like roaches or something? No. Get a match. Seriously. No. But, you know, like last year the nuisance was, we call them sugar ants or ghost ants or baby ants. They're almost microscopic little ants. They were driving me bananas. I didn't have them in the house. Praise Jesus. But I did have them outside the house. And then somebody was like, oh, they're part of the cement, or I don't know what they are. And so they wanted a lot of money to get rid of them. Well, this year, those things haven't come back hardly at all. We found a couple little trails and that's been it. But this year we've had these weird like flying ant things. I forgot what the guy called them, whatever. We've had those really bad. So we've had to turn off the lights outside. Those yellow lights. Oh my God, they're drawn to them. It's like being in a swarm. So we've had to turn those lights off because when we sit outside, you'll just get eaten. And I can't do that. I can't have bugs that just are landing on me all the time. What else did we have this year? Gnats. Yeah. Every summer we have gnats. I don't know. It's just these little nuisance-y type things. But every year it's something different that becomes the nuisance. So you got to we do it quarterly. You got to have some guy. You got to have some guy come. And no, I don't want to do it myself. I don't want to save. They're less than $30 a month. It's $80 for the quarter. I don't want to do it myself. I don't want to mix it myself. I don't want to mess it up by myself. I don't want to have to remember. I have to put in my calendar, on my work desk in my calendar, I have to put the thing where you're supposed to put the little pod thing in your septic, in your toilet for your septic. Yes. What does this have to do with anything? Nothing. It has nothing to do with anything except for the fact to say that I don't need something else to remember. So that's why I'm not doing it myself for the bugs. Okay, anyway, 1.5 by 7 inch rectangle. Okay, so on this, you're supposed to use like 4 different stems. I'm doing the same stem for each one. But just as a note, since we're using 5-inch squares, the stems are going to be 5 inches, not 7 inches. Okay, I don't know how that's going to affect anything at the end. I don't know. Robin may have told me in her message, but I'll have to go back and look. All right, so 1.5, and we need this 4 times. 1.5, which means I'm going to need another piece of this, right? 1.5 by 5, there's 1. Half, and there's 1. So the past guy came, then I worked. Well, then we worked, Steve worked. Oh, that's right, the live. That's what I was going to tell you. I got a big, now listen, I know that some weeks I say to you, I have a big announcement, and then the announcement is, I swept the floor. This is not that kind of an announcement. Sunday, I've got a big, something exciting piece of news, okay? And I was going to do it on Wednesday night, but I got so caught up in this that I didn't. So on Sunday, I do have a big announcement. A big piece of news that I'm very excited about. So get all your friends together, get your coffee, your tea, maybe a mimosa. Oh God, that sounds good. I don't drink, but that sounds good. That sounds just yummy with that orange juice. Okay, anyway. Get whatever it is that you drink in the morning. if you drink in the morning, that's fine too. That's your business. That's not my business. But, and bring your stool, your chairs. Sunday's going to be a good live. It's going to be good. Oh, God. It's good. It's just good. Okay. So I only got 3 of the stems. So I gotta find that fabric again. I gotta find one more of that. Oh no. Watch. Watch. I won't have any more. So that was really it for today. It was just, the one thing I will say is, if you go on, Steve and I haven't been on a vacation, which is basically what we did last weekend. I mean, we were gone for 4.5 days. We haven't been on a vacation since we bought this house. And before that, it had been probably 5 years since we had been, no, not that long, but it had been years, 3 years at least, maybe even a little bit longer, since we had been on a vacation. It had been a bit. And we needed it. It was fantastic. Now, in anticipation, I pushed some stuff off to this week, which was okay, except for the fact that then when you come home, it's like you're still like, ooh, I'm in vacation mode, but your work is like, let's go. And I'm trying to find another piece of this because I'm short by 1 stem. So, yeah, so we've been both kind of still in a little bit of the glow from the vacation, but at the same time, and we didn't work, which is, it wasn't a work vacation. Found it. You know, usually, I will say this, usually in the past, when we have gone on vacation, a lot of times we've gone on vacations that were paid for by companies that we worked for. But sometimes those vacations were kind of quasi work trips. And so it wasn't really a vacation. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a full on just forget about it vacation. They were, you know, you still had meetings that you had to go to, or this or that, or, you know, you kind of had to be on, which, not that we're not usually on, our, you know, good behavior. I mean, we behave ourselves, but, you know, it's just different, right? Well, this was just us. It was just a total chill, and it was just one of those trips where you come back and you feel like you actually caught your breath. That's how I felt. I felt like we actually left, like, and that we actually did it. You know, we talk ourselves out of stuff. Holy cow, you can't even imagine how often we talk ourselves out of like a weekend trip or a day trip, and there's all kinds of reasons for that. But we talk ourselves out of it all the time. And this was just fantastic because we didn't talk ourselves out of it. And in part, it was my vacation, it was my birthday. And so, like, we kind of felt this, you know, hey, it's, you know, we're doing it. We said we were going to do it, and we did it. And we didn't let each other talk the other person out of it. Which was, for us, monumental. And yeah, there have been some, I've had some additional stress but who doesn't? Who doesn't have a little bit of stress when you come back from a vacation, right? Like stuff you didn't anticipate. You're not running at full 110% speed. But you know what? Doesn't matter. We had a great time, and he and I needed it. We just did. We did, and we did. Okay. All right. Now that's got a little bit of organization to it. That's there. You're here. You're there. All right. Okay. Now I got my 4 stems. Now let's see what is the next thing we have to do. Just save that little scrappy thing there. All right, let's see. I didn't print it off. I forgot. From the background fabric and 2 5.5-inch squares, right? Okay, so cut that. From the background fabric, cut 8 4.5-inch squares and 8 5-inch squares. So let's do these. These are going to be 5 inches. These are just 10-inch squares of the background fabric that I'm using. Okay. Let's just cut you in half. Here we go. I mean, cut you in quarters. Let's use this one. 7. And then I have a client that we work with, that Steve and I work with, and they're based out of California, off the West Coast. So most of their clients are on the West Coast, and they called me this morning and said, "Oh, hey, can you meet with a client tonight at 7:15?" And I was like, "Of course." And then I did the math. That's 10:15 for me. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. I don't mind. They don't take me that long. It's not that big of a deal. And we don't look a gift horse in the mouth in this house. If someone wants to do business with us, we show up. Okay. So there's the 8 5-inch squares. Now 8 4.5-inch squares. So we'll take these guys, like this, like so, like that. Can't tell if it's actually raining. I don't think it is. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, we're missing one. Okay, let's grab one more here. Alrighty. Tonight, since I'm gonna have a little extra time back here, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Excuse me. I'm gonna try and find that the backing fabric that I want to use, and see if I can't pull out something else for the border. Okay, it's half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 9? Yeah, 9. So that tomorrow when we start, we'll have all this cut, but we'll also have stuff for the next step. Okay, So if you're not working on this, what are you working on? Did you bring your stuff? You gotta bring your stuff when you come over. You gotta bring your stuff. Yeah. Or you can just sit and listen. Hey, I do that a lot myself. Okay, 4.5. 4.5. I am, providing it's not raining, I am for dinner making basically like teriyaki chicken on the grill and then some fried rice. The fried rice is from Rice-A-Roni. And broccoli. That's it. That's what she's having. Okay. Okay. It's this again. Got a little groove there. Okay. So there's the... Wait a minute. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cut too many. Seven 5.5-inch squares. I only needed 8. How did I end up cutting so much? Why did I end up cutting so many of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How did I screw that up on the 4.5-inch ones? Any ideas? Oh well. Whatever. Okay, so those, you guys can go sit over here in extra fabric department. All right, now, so now we got the background fabric. I got those cut. This is, I've never been so organized when I'm doing a quilt. Look. Or a project. Look. Background squares. Leaves. Don't worry, something will go wrong. Okay. I had to make sure there was enough battery. All right, and so in order to do that, I have to stare right at you so I can see the battery meter. Okay, fabric, from the background fabric, oh, I see. So her background fabric, her first, is just the same color. Her first border is the background color. Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's do these other, let's do the blocks for the flying geese. 7 5.5-inch squares. 7 5.5-inch squares. Well, this is going to be a doozy. Well, we'll have to see if this will work, if I've got enough. I think I might have a little bit more in there. I probably have a scrap somewhere. Okay, so we need 7 5.5-inch squares, and these are for the flying geese that are make up one of the borders. Okay, 5.5, 1, 2, oh, it's got numbers on it, Angela. You don't need to count it out. 5.5, 5.5, 7 5.5-inch squares. 5.5, okay. Well, cripey. 5.5. I'm definitely gonna need some more. So there's 5.5, but I only got 3, and I need 7. I had to move the tables and stuff when the whatchamacallit guy came today. And the tables aren't. Oh, ye of little faith. You thought I wasn't going to have enough, did you? Okay, what did I say I have here? 3. I need 4 more. Okay, we're going to cut these, and then that's going to be it for tonight. Part 1 will be in the bag. Okay. So, we need what? We have 3 there. I need 4 more. Okay, first let's clean this up. First, let's clean that up, okay? Okay, 5.5, 5.5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. So, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, right? No, on 11, right? Okay, now, this is just scraps. Now, I'm just going to press these down so I can trim them real quick. And it still hasn't started raining. I bet I can make it to Publix. Yes. I don't want to go out in the rain. I don't want to feel the rain dripping down my back, and I just don't. You can judge me, but I just don't. This is all quite okay. Let's press this down a little bit. Okay. What are you making for dinner? I'm in the mood for some good grilled chicken. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember where. Jeez, honestly. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what I just cut because I don't have anything on here that. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so now we're just cutting this side. Okay. Oh my God. It's amazing that I'm left alone with scissors. Really is. Did it. Got it. Nailed it. 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. It's amazing what sweeping the floor does. Okay, let's see. So now I have, oh, all those have to be cut. Aye. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna start on the leaves, and then on Saturday we're gonna do the flying geese. The flying geese, these still have to be cut. I just realized. Into one, two, three. And a quarter. Three and a quarter. See if this makes it any easier. Oh, that's cool. It's got some stuff on the back. Okay. That's 3.5. That's the blue line's 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 by no. I feel 2, 3 1/4. I feel like that's going to turn into a disaster. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Since I have to wait oh, but this is 3.5. Right? It is. So that's 3 1/4 right there. Right? One 3/4. 3 1/4, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be okay. That's all right. Okay. Hey. Hey. By 3 1/4. Look. Oh, that was fast. Aren't you? It's a 3 1/4 inch square. Look how exciting that is. Yeah, I know. I know. It's the little things sometimes that get me. Yeah, 3 1/4. 1, 2, 3 1/4. Okay. Now the question is, am I saving this? Oh my God. Some of you that are scrap savers are saying, yes, of course. Oh my God, don't throw it away. And some of you are like, find the bin. I don't know. I don't know how I feel sometimes about it. I don't know. I won't throw them away. I'm going to get a little basket for up here. Okay. If I don't stop now, I'm going to keep going, and then the people in the house are going to starve, and you're going to be here all night, which some of you might not mind that, but I have to go get other things done. And but I am very comfortable right now. I'm really enjoying myself. And I don't think we're going to get it right. I don't think it's right. Okay. Day 1 in the bag. Tomorrow, day 2, we are going to finish cutting the flying geese and start the leaves. Our falling, scattered leaves table topper. How catchy is that? Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope you have a fabulous morning tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow afternoon, but please remember, please remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. That's all we use. It's just a 1/4 inch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because Sunday's live is going to be pretty cool. I think you're really going to like it. So call all your friends, and yeah, that's it. See you later. I love you. Bye.